Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful Bubu Kaftan dress with an asymmetrical neckline and side pockets. If this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, let's get on with this tutorial. So guys, I achieved this dress using 3 yards of fabric, but I'll strongly advise that you make use of 4 yards so that you can be able to be free with what you have, because I later went ahead to add extra inches to the bottom of what I have in order to complete the full length of the dress. So guys, you basically go ahead to fold your fabric into 4. So the way I folded mine, there is no joining allowance at the shoulder. If there will be joining allowance at the shoulder for yours, that is fine. You just know that you go ahead to add half an inch to that, so that you can have enough joining allowance for the shoulder region. Now guys, at the shoulder region, go ahead to divide what you have by 2. For me, I have it to be 7.5, and I'm not going to determine how long I want the sleeve length to be. So I want it to be 11 inches long, and I'll just go ahead to place it from that 7.5 inches that I marked earlier, and I'll extend 11 inches from that point, and then add 1 inch extra for folding allowance. So guys, this is what is going to be for the sleeve region. So guys, I'll just go ahead to take the measurement of the breast length, that is from the shoulder to the nipple, and this is where the armhole is going to be. So for my client, it is 10.5 inches. Now just go ahead to mark that 10.5 all through, and this is going to serve as my chest line. I'll be making use of my hip measurement because that is the largest part of my client's body. So the largest part of your body, go ahead to divide that part by 4, and dividing by 4, I marked it at this point, and then I made an extension of 4 inches extra. This is for the freeness or for ease of the Bubu dress. So it depends on how wide you want it to be. Now guys, I'm going to take this measurement all the way to the down of this dress. Now guys, taking the measurement of what I have at the shoulder, I'll be retaking that same measurement on the chest line too, and then I'm going to connect both of them in a straight line. Then divide my round sleeve by 2 and mark it at that line. With the help of my ruler, I'll just go ahead to curve the armhole region and then connect it all the way to the round sleeve. From this part of the armhole, I'll just come in by 1.5 inches. This is in order for the sleeve to relax well on the person's body. I will then proceed to connect this all the way to the top. At the neckline region, I'll be working with a neck width of 3 inches and a neck depth of 1.5 inches. I'll then go ahead to connect them both together. Let's cut everything out. Guys, after cutting out, you just go ahead to proceed to iron it very well. Now guys, from the top of the shoulder, I'm just going to come down by how deep I want the neckline to be, and then from that line come in by half an inch and then connect it in a slopey kind of form all the way to the neckline at the top. Now guys, I'll go ahead to open what I have like this, and I'm going to just open it up so I can be able to cut out the asymmetrical effect. Now just determine where you want your design to be, either at the left or at the right. Now guys, at this shoulder region, I'll just make an extension of 2 inches just like you can see. I'm going to reconnect it back to the back neckline of the back, and then connect mark 2 inches also, and then I'll connect the both of them together using my straight ruler. After doing this, I'll just go ahead to cut what I have out. Now guys, I'll then proceed to go ahead to take the measurement of what I have at the all round of the neck region. So guys, I'll be making use of plain colored crepe fabric for the neck area. You can go ahead to use ashoke or anything. So guys, I later went ahead to change this crepe, and I used a stronger crepe and also added collar stitch to give it firmness. I'll proceed to mark out a line at this point, and this is going to serve as my starting point. Then from that place, I'll just go down by, remember that we took the measurement of around the neckline. I also added 2 inches extra to that, and I'm just going to take it down, and I'm just going to cut it out as seen. So after cutting it out, this is what I have it to be looking like. So this is 3 inches wide, and then my neck circumference added with 2 inches extra allowance. So I just went in by my neckline measurement for the smaller parts, like the part that is going to be smaller. I just marked 1.5 inches at that point, and I'm just going to be connecting it all the way to the midpoint. Now guys, from that, I'll just go ahead to cut away the excess. So at the end of the day, when we're joining this, we should be having 2.5 inches at one side and then about 1 inch at the other side. Now guys, I'll just go ahead to notch the middle of the collar and also notch the middle of my neck of the main piece. I'll go ahead to pin the both sides together, and I'm going to make a stitch all the way through. Now guys, at the tip of the neck depth, I'm going to come down by half an inch allowance and leave the remaining half an inch at the bottom region. Now guys, I've gone ahead to join my collar to the main fabric, and can you see how it's standing? This is due to the gum stay. Now just go ahead to make notches at these corners in order to enable us to turn this in a very neat way. So guys, after making notches, I'll just go ahead to insert it and tucking it inside, just like you can see. And then I'm going to flip this all the way to the other side. I'm not going to stitch on this region. I'm going to stitch on this region very well in order to secure it together. Now guys, these two pieces of fabric that I have here is what I'll be using to join it to the hem of the dress in order to complete its length. So guys, these are the pockets I'm going to be inserting to the sides of the kimono, and I just simply placed my fingers open flat and then I traced it out just like you can see, and I gave enough allowances to that. So guys, at the beginning of the pocket I have about 7 inches at that region so that the hand can freely enter inside. Now guys, I follow the pattern of what the design looks like at the front of the dress. So this is 10 by 10, that is 10 inches wide and then 10 inches length. Now guys, I just went ahead to use to copy the design of the dress, and you can go ahead to do yours to like that, or you can go ahead to do something different. With the help of my pressing iron, I will fold all the sides neatly. Having folded the edges, I'll proceed to join the design to the front piece. So guys, instead of me to place this exactly at the lower region, just because I felt the neck was too big for my client, I went up by 1 inch from the neck depth, and that is where I'm going to place my neck design. So guys, go ahead to position this very well. Make sure everything is aligning very well and straight, and then go ahead to pin all necessary places, and then you're just going to sew round it. Now guys, I've gone ahead to join it together, and this is what it's looking like. I actually noticed that mine is a bit tilted, so when you're making yours, try and make yours as perfect as possible. Now the next thing I'll go ahead to do is to fold the round sleeve of this dress. I have proceeded to fold my sleeves, and this is what I'll be looking like. Now I went down by 21 inches to place my pocket, and then from that 21 inches I joined it all the way down, so I have it in 4 different places. Now guys, we just go ahead to flip this all the way to the back, and we're going to shape this with about half an inch to 1 inch stitching allowances all the way to the down. Now guys, I've gone ahead to join it and also to weave the edges for neatness. Now the next thing I will proceed to do is for us to hem the bottom of this dress. And with that guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching this far, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.